Welcome to my live painting journey. Let's see if the sound works. It works. It works. Okay. Okay, here. Can you hear the machine? If I don't have the machine on, I'm going to die of heat. Okay. I can't believe it. It works. Woo! I'm so excited. Oh, I know why. Okay, excuse me. Hold on one second. Like, why is it? Oh. There! I've been trying to figure that out forever. Again, troubleshooting things. Okay. I'm so excited to be back to my painting. Ugh. I've been doing so many things this week that's very, like, brain heavy. And, this is all I wanted to do, though. Is get back to this painting. Because it makes me happy. I just realized what color I wanted to use here. I just realized that earlier. Which I think it's just going to be like a mix of these colors right here. But anyway, okay, so hi. Sorry, I'm trying to like jump right into the acrylic because I don't know. I've been just doing like paperwork type stuff. Anyway, I have a new microphone. Well, I mean, it's not new, but I mean, to this stream, it is a new microphone. And so I hope that it's working well. I'm not sure how well. I can't tell. Like, there's no indicators. So I can only tell if I, like, go here and I turn it on. Let's see here. Yeah, the sound is, like, way better with this microphone. Because before, I was using the microphone that was on the camera, so I'm just making sure that when I start drifting off and talking to myself in like a low monotone way, it's still being picked up. Cool, it works. All right, so we are live. We are live on Rumble. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Instagram, which is pretty cool. My Instagram people. Hey, Swami! Swami! Hey, congratulations on all of your wins in life, by the way. That's awesome. Like, yeah. Anyway, okay, so, and we're also live on X, formerly known as Tweeter, whatever. Like, I think X is a cooler name because I don't know. I didn't really use Tweeter before, but now I do use X for like these streaming capabilities and stuff. So maybe I'll be on there more often. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a social media person, but I am a mouthy person. So, okay. So I will click through the chats to see if you know, if we're having any conversation. Otherwise, I'm just going to focus on painting. Okay. Can you I wonder if you can hear my little alerts going on in the background. It's kind of weird, but okay. I'll keep it on Rumble. All right. So, I also wanted to talk about, let's see. I wanted to talk about what's going on. like, what have I been working on? Like, why is my brain all like, and I'm like really excited to get back to the canvas and to the colors because it comes from like my heart and my emotions, and I don't have to think about it so much. It's like my freedom. So if you go to the description, well, I guess it's only the description in Rumble, YouTube. There might be a description in... I'll just put it in Instagram right now. Okay, so I'm going to type it out. It is https:// inspire.fun. Inspire.fun. That is my website, my company, my business, my website, and I run it. Okay, so inspire, inspyr.fun/paint. Boop. Okay, I sent that to Instagram, and I will send it to X. Just be / inspyr.fun inspire.fun/paint. But that link is in the description on YouTube and on Rumble. And if you go there, it'll talk more about this stream and what it is and where to find it and all kind of other things and how to contribute to improving this. Maybe you think that I should get like a giant, like 40 by 60 massive canvas and paint. Okay. If you think that I should do that. I've done that before. It took me like over a month. But then I was like painting every single day. So maybe in that case, I might have to do like more painting streams instead of just once a week. Maybe I would do it more often or like longer or something. But for now, these are the canvases that I have. Or maybe, I don't know. So yeah, that's the link. Go there, check that out. Also, the merch associated with this stream is also there. And yeah, and then let's see. I'll also put in Instagram and X. I'll put the link, which is also in the description, and that would be https://discord.gg/Sadie Nichole, all one word. Send. That is my server. https://discord.gg/Sadie Nichole. Okay. That is my Discord server. If you don't have a Discord, it's not that difficult to like make an account, make your own account. Your account is called your server as well, but it's free. And joining my server is free, and my server is pretty awesome. We do a lot of things in there. There's a lot of activities. There's a lot of things to do that's just like super fun. And so that when you're bored, you could just like play games. There's games in my server. And you like win points, you win coin, you level up, you can battle against me, you can play against me. And then when I do like on rest day, I usually go in there and I play poker. You could play poker with me in the gaming thing. So like the gaming voice channel, but you can always ask me questions. I'm always in there. You could ask me questions about this. And then there's like different access levels and stuff. And you can find out more about that in the server. If you want to find out more about that through my website, that would be through inspire.fun, and then it would be /server roles. So I think that's /server roles, all one word. inspyr.fun/ let's see if it's server roles, all one word. Maybe server -roles. Yep, it's server -roles. inspired.fun/server-roles. And then you can check out and look at what the different roles will get you, like the different access to my server, which is just like a lot of content. Like, if you look at how many channels there are, I have already put a lot of content in like almost all of them. So, yeah. Otherwise, it's like an ongoing chat. It's like a live chat all the time, 24/7, which is really awesome. And I dig it. So those links are now in the chat on X, on Instagram, and in the description on YouTube and Rumble. Now, I am going to, is there anything else that I was thinking of? You've got to check out my merch. You got to do it. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to put. Okay, so if you go to inspire.fun/paint and you scroll down, it says paintings coming soon. So this is going to be my first one. This is going to be my first painting that I am selling. Like, but not yet. And anyway, there will be the original, and then I will have prints of my painting. And I'm just like really excited about that. I'm really nervous about it because I've never done that. I've done a commission work before, the Phoenix Rising, which some of you know about. And that's cool. And I want to do commission work again, but I also want to like make my own ideas and my own stuff and offer it. But like, it's a huge step for an artist and for me as an artist, but I know this is also with other artists, creating things and then like offering it. It's like sacrifice. It's like offering it up as a sacrifice. So it's like, and then offering it to other people, like be nice to it, you know? So like cause as a creator, it's like creating a baby or creating something, right? And then like, like, and then like making that decision to like give it to the world. It's like, I don't know. It's taken me a long time to make this decision. So I think I'm ready. So far, I like what I'm creating. And so I will start with this one. And I decided that before I even started this one. So it's a big deal. It's a big step for me as an artist because I really care about the work that I do. And I don't want to just like give it out. Am I stingy? Am I like, am I stingy with my own art? I feel like that's a loaded question. I'm asking myself loaded questions now. Okay, so I need to get on with it. I have figured out kind of like the color that I want to do this right here. And I'm thinking, do I jump into this very vibrant color or do I focus on mixing the color for this? Because this, I have to mix the color and I don't exactly know what to do there. So I think I'm going to start with what I do want to do and what I do know what I want to do. So I'm wanting kind of like a teal, teal and turquoise are totally different colors, but I understand that people think that they're like the same thing. That's like saying seafoam green is the same thing as teal, which is the same thing as turquoise. And to anybody who's like a color person is just like, no, don't you ever say that again. Seafoam is green. Like it's got more of a green hue. Teal is got more of a blue, and like turquoise is also like more of a blue color. So like some people, they're just not color people and they don't know. They do not understand. There's names for colors for a reason because they're not all the same. But I do understand that a lot of people think they are the same. And so from that perception, looking at the colors that I'm mixing, it looks like it's all the same color, but it's really not. It's me trying to find the color that I want by mixing them. So, I wonder how you are. I wonder how your life journey is going and if you are making steps. See, this one has more of a green hue into it, but it's also like Yeah, it's metallic. It's like, it's got this like metallic pearlescent kind of thing, which I, everyone's different, but I really like to use paints. I mean, I'm all for making them like, or like using like solid colors. That's cool. But I, this is how I am. I like paints that are metallic or shiny or glittery or whatever. Like I like adding that kind of like element. See, this one is more green. It's barely got more of a green hue. I kind of want that, but I'm wanting it to be darker, so I might have to add like a dark blue, like a deep blue. Oh, by the way, my absolute favorite color of blue is cerulean. If anybody knows the color cerulean, it is like the greatest blue ever. Like, other people I've asked, like, what's your favorite color of blue? You know, they're like, oh, I like light blue, I like baby blue, I like royal blue. Somebody said royal blue, and I was like, you know what royal blue is? That's awesome. But cerulean, people are only familiar with what cerulean is because they played Pokemon back in the day. So, because it was like Cerulean City. But that color of blue, I remember I would find that color of blue in like a crayon, a box of crayons, a brand new box of crayons. And I would like find it and I would just like take it and it's like put it in my pocket. And like, and I would never return it because it's such a beautiful color of blue that it would always be used up. Or like once somebody starts using it, they would use it all the way down to like a little nub. And then when I would find it, I would always find a little nub, and it would never be enough for whatever I was coloring, like in a coloring book or something. And so whenever I would find a new box of crayons, I would take that color with me and be like, I'm gonna need this later, I think. And so I started collecting those when I was little. So that's really weird, but. It's really hard to find that freaking color in paint. Like going and finding that color in a store that sells paint. It's like looking at every single color of blue and it's like, no, they don't have it. Looking at it, no, they don't have it, you know? So like then I have to visually, I like have a very, very clear memory of what the color is, what it looks like. And so I have to try to like mix it. So anyway, the reason why I brought that up is because I need to add some version of like a cerulean blue hue to this. This isn't. I know you don't understand what I just said because neither did I. I'm just like saying sounds that mean things. But they're not actually words. Let's see if this does it. So I want it to be a turquoise, but like a teal, but I want it to be more, a little bit more blue. It's like a huge portion of painting is mixing or like finding the right color. And you don't just find it. If you can't find it, you got to make it. So it's like finding and making the right color that you're looking for. And it's frustrating when you can't freaking get it how you want it. I think I'm making the color that I want. I'm almost there. Just a little bit more. It was so cool. So I have this new palette, and I think I talked about it my last painting stream, but I have this new palette, and I got it because my other palettes are made out of wood, and they like, you can't get the paint off of them. But this one's made out of plastic, which is one step closer to my goal, which is to get palettes made out of made out of glass. Yeah, I think this is the color that I want. Yeah, I think so. But check that out. So if you can see, that's like a little bit more green, but I added more blue to this to make it, it was actually a mix of like 3 different colors, but, or 4. But because it's made out of plastic, then I was able to like scrape off all the paint, and like it worked. It worked how I wanted it to work, which is why I got it. And yeah. I think I reached the color. I just hope that it's enough. We shall see. If it's not enough, then we're going to have a crisis, and I'm going to have to do it again. And sometimes it's hard to get that color again. Now I need to decide what brush I want to use. I'm so excited. Oh, finally. Oh, and I'm not doing music anymore. I think I tried to do music last time. I know I did it on my other stream, but this one. I can't do music because it's good for YouTube and it's good for Twitch, but it's not good for Instagram or X or Rumble, I don't think so. Now picking a brush. But I would love to listen to music while I'm doing this. But like where you guys can hear music too. I'm so excited to do this. I don't have to think, I don't have to like use my brain to do a bunch of things. It's so nice. Not this one. And I know that I'm gonna have to go around this, so I want like something little, like a little brush. I'm also really glad that my microphone is working. That's really, really good. It's like, is that gonna be able to get around that? Here, I'll do this one. And that's a pretty good one too. We just saw, I should do this one. I can't tell, so I'll do all of them. See which one works better. All right. Let's see here. Ah, yes, that's the color I want. Now that my eyes are adjusting. Yes. Yes, this is the color that I want. So excited. I've been trying to figure out how to fix the sound quality on this stream. Been trying to figure out. And I finally figured it out. I'm so happy. Okay. Yeah. That's the color. Yep. I was thinking about my other paintings that I've made and then like sacrificing those ones um, to sacrificing them to life. And I don't know. It's like I have a connection and a relationship with my freaking paintings, and it's hard to think about like not having them, even though I'm not doing anything with them. Like they're sitting in the dark, but like I don't know. It's a big step. Does anybody else feel that way? Wonder if I'm the only one that feels like that. Maybe other people are like really excited to like release their works to others or something. I don't know, but me, like, well, I'll never see it again, you know? Yeah, and I think that makes me nervous. Make sure these chats are working. Good to go. Yeah, I think I'll have enough. I think I'm going to do a couple layers of this. I'm not putting the retardant in it because I want this to dry quickly so that I can do more layers of it. If I can figure out how to improve my paint stream with music and like not get in trouble, then I'll do it if I can figure it out. But I don't know. It's a whole different world. The reason why I'm starting with this one, to offer this one to the world, is because I wanted to start with one that reminded me of having fun. And because my other ones were more like I was going through some really intense things when I painted those. So they're more representation of like my pain being converted into something else. But this is not, so it's more for me. Like, I'm doing it for me. This one's not representation of my pain being converted to something else. This is representing the joy of painting for me, and the joy of life. And because the concept of this I came up with for myself. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something and I was like, I have an idea, and I drew it out, and I just laughed hysterically for a long time. And so that experience, that event, this is for me to remind myself that life is fun and funny, and painting is fun and can be funny. Now, after this, then I will, go into more of my work that represents my pain, and I'll probably make more work that represents my pain. But because I got a lot to go through. I got a lot to go through to convert into artwork. But I just want it to start. I want it to start with joy. Because then no matter what happens in my life, I'll remember where I started in terms of like releasing it to the world. And I started with joy, and to remember that life is fun, and to have fun painting. And the painting is fun. No matter how stressful it might get, remember that the reason why I'm doing it is because it's fun. So it's more like a message to myself, which is great. That's what I do. I leave messages to myself throughout all of the things that I work on. To remind myself of the things that matter and to me. I'm starting to get more of a stable hand to go around these curves and stuff, and not need smaller brushes to be able to do it. That's good. That's a huge improvement. Cheers. Yep, that's the color I want. I've been thinking about like the wood grain and how do I want to approach that? Uh-oh. Oh, it looked like it froze. Okay. All right, so there's the inside of this, like right here, and I still don't know how I want to do that. I think I'm just going to take that and then I'm going to make it just a little bit darker than that. Well, kind of a lot darker than that. Most likely. Hi! Thanks for hanging out with me while I go on this very long and interesting journey of painting using acrylic and these brushes. I'm starting to become more comfortable with it and more familiar with it. I'm realizing that paintbrushes are a lot like shoes. You can't have too many of them. Like, no, I need more different sizes. I need the different sizes and different shapes. Like, it's like the same thing. Do you ever have too many paintbrushes? I don't think so. I don't think these are the ones I want to use now. I didn't realize I could use one brush and like do all that. So I need a different one for it. That. And I think this is the one that I want to use. Just waiting for this to dry. Thanks for hanging out with me. Where we talk about color, because I really love color. And color and painting and art. Oh, speaking of art. Art. I have my artwork featured on my website. So go to my website if you haven't been there yet. Check out my artwork. I love it. I love my own art. For some reason, that was a lot easier to release to the public than my paintings. I don't know why. That's why I think that my heart is with the artistic medium that is painting. And I don't really even understand why. It's beyond me. But I do notice it. I can't help but notice it. Okay, I'm like sitting here thinking like, how am I going to blend that? I don't really want to start trying to blend it yet. Because it's a different... I kind of want to have it like a metallic-ish, like shiny. I kind of do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But see, it needs just like a little bit of orange. Just like a tiny bit. Or maybe yellow, or maybe like a yellow orange, so it's more like Okay, well, it's going around in my mind, but I don't know exactly what I want to do. But the other thing that I wanted to do was add a little bit more here. I like the texture that I did here. I don't know if you can see it on there, probably not. But I like the texture, but the color is not exactly how I want it. I want it to be more of a two-tone-ish color. So I've got these different shades of gray. I'm gonna figure that out. So that maybe I'll use multiple and then blend, and I got my blending brushes right over here. I can use this one. The texture that I'm looking for is more like this, so use that. And then for this, I want to do like more wood grain. I think I could start with the gray. No. All right, that's it. I'm gonna mix this color. I'm gonna see if it works. What if it doesn't? What if it does? I don't know. A little bit of the smudge. So it's got a little bit more yellow in it. So that might be what I need. We shall see. Okay. And then just teeny, tiny little, please, just like a drop. Okay, it's good. I almost want to add just a little bit more yellow. That's right. I think I reached it. I think I reached the color that I want for that. It's good. It's almost all the way dry. I think I'll start on this right now. The great thing about acrylic is if you don't like it, just wait for it to dry and you can cover it up. I just realized I really like metallic paint. My photography I have printed on metal or metallic paper. And I really like metal. Metal is my favorite. Ah, I figured it out. It's called a steady hand. I think I'm getting a steady hand finally. Or at least I'm starting to. what up from Mars, Earthling? I can't see the painting. You might have to turn the, like turn it to the side and then it should be landscape. That's what I had to do when I was on Instagram. I had to turn the phone for the whole picture to come up. How you doing, Swami? Swami turns strongman. Only issue I have is if I do that, then am I going to be able to see?